Hey, Jill,
Hey, Carla.
we need to come up with something as we start these videos that could be our tag beginning. So think on that. But for now, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Is that from Friends?
That is from Friends. That is Joey Tribbiani from Friends. Matt LeBlanc.
That's it. So I don't think we can't probably do that because then you have to like pay friends or something, right? So we'll scratch that. Let's scratch that. We'll figure something out. In the meantime, I want to talk about hospital admissions versus observation.
What?
You could
They're
be
not
in,
the same thing?
they are not the same. And
Well, if
you
you're looking at me and I'm in the hospital, what's the difference?
you'd think, right?
Right. I mean, you're in there for hours and hours. You're in a bed.
Um,
I think you're admitted. How do you know if they're observing you or admitting you?
you have to find out. I want you to know, true story. I had a client in Pennsylvania. This is before they became my client. I will say that. Was in the hospital for 9 days in a hospital room. Needed to go to rehab for building up physical strength, and was going to have to private pay because he was not admitted. Do you know why?
Okay. Well, tell me why, because I'm confused.
Because of the admissions process, there's a difference in getting reimbursed by insurance if you come back for the same reason within 30 days. So a way around that is if you're under observation. Then if you come back within 30 days, the hospital, the doctor, all the support are reimbursed. It's just one of those things. So you have to ask. It looks the same. Exactly the same.
But who do you ask? I mean, it seems odd. Who do I ask? My nurse?
Oh, you know what? Yes, the nurse, I would check the documents. I would check because when you go in, you remember how a nurse will come in or an intake person and will ask you all the questions and be filling everything out. And they put the bracelet on you. And then let's say you get moved to another room. Again, though, this is where I think you need an advocate because I'm thinking if I'm the person laying in the bed, I'm not going to think about asking that question.
No.
But we need our family members and caregivers and the public to know, confirm, check, and see that it does definitely state admitted, admission date, not under observation. Ask those questions.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how if you don't know the ins and outs and you don't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do better when you know better kind of thing. And if you don't know any better, I think that's when you have to ask somebody who does know better, which I think is a good example of care management
Yep.
and showing how that is. Because if you've never done it, you have no clue. No
Not
clue.
a, not a clue. And why would you? Why would you? Um,
Right. I don't know how to build roads.
right. And then also with rehab, uh, a lot of folks think, oh, it's a deaf and I'm there for 3 weeks, it's covered. Medicare will cover the first 20 days at 100%. That is true. But that doesn't mean you're going to be there for 20 days. It could be a week, and they may review the notes and see that this is as far as you can progress. There's not going to be, you're not participating. Sometimes we've had clients who aren't able to participate and to do better and advance through the goals, and they can be discharged with no notice. It can be just like 24, 48 hours. And then what? Um,
Yet again, another way that I feel like a care manager could advocate and could say, how about trying this? Because I think a lot of times I mean, I love any kind of caregiver,
mhm,
CNAs, PT, OT, speech, nurses, any kind of caregiver in that aspect. They're amazing, but
mhm,
they're overworked.
mhm.
And I do believe sometimes it's like, oh, this person didn't do it. Well, maybe ask their care manager, maybe ask their family. Are they a morning person? Maybe not.
That's such a good point.
Are they an afternoon person? And then it's like, oh, okay. So if I switch them from my 9 o'clock appointment to my 1 o'clock appointment,
Whole different thing.
Paul, oh, wait, now they're
Whole
participating.
different-
Now they can stay. Maybe they could get a little bit better. Not always the case,
Right,
but I do
right.
think it
And
is a
and
thing.
just to clarify, also you can appeal. You can appeal when the discharge comes, but the appeal is like 24 hours. And if you're denied, then you're private paying. So all those things on the front end with the care plan, what's the person's time frame. I one time actually caught a medication error where a client's antidepressant had been mismeasured and was cut drastically and reduced. So of course she had a downward spiral and was very, depressed and unresponsive and not wanting to do the physical therapy. And again, I don't know how my eye caught it. I was just looking at the records as to figuring out what happened. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's not 0.2, it's 20. And that actually bought her more time to continue the physical therapy. So I love what we do. I love being that advocate.
We walk into rooms and we say, how you doing?
How you doing? Actually, what we say is it's going to get better. We're here now.
I'll help you.
I'll help you. We'll make things better. Well, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Attack your day with enthusiasm.
Go be a winner.
Go be a winner. Chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.